pleasure. You know what? I don't think that this has ever happened to me during my broadcasting career.
Oh, well.
And I know you. This is the irony.
I know.
So I know Ron James. I've interviewed you many times, and I called you Rick James. And you could not be further from Rick James, really.
Absolutely. And at least you didn't call me Ron Jeremy, because people call me that, too. And I couldn't be further from his gift.
You are a gifted comic, however. And you're playing at the Great Eagle Casino tomorrow night.
A treat. Beautiful room.
Yeah.
Beautiful new hotel. Great folks. And I'm just out a ways, you know.
Yeah.
I used to stay downtown, so I'd go for a run in the Bow in the morning.
Yeah.
Last time I was here, I was walking, I went for my morning. It was -40 a couple of years ago. But people were still biking to work with frozen beards and snot popsicles. They looked like Shackleton's Lost Expedition. I thought, this is hardy country, man.
It is, you know.
Yeah.
We're built tough out here out west.
I can't run anymore, though, because I tore my meniscus.
Yeah.
Yeah, and anyway, it just seized up, and I used to love running the Bow. And anyway, I went to my doctor, and he said, look, your injury is typical of aging athletes. And I remember thinking, athlete? I got 7 goals in 10 years playing Halifax minor hockey, and 6 were on my own net. So,
very nice.
Anyway, I'm still at it.
We were talking about the Grey Cup, of course, our Calgary Stampeders.
Congratulations.
In Vancouver. Now, I did not know this. You were, I'm part, but you were witness to quite an interaction that happened a few years ago.
Yes.
We're going to roll this. This is from the internet. Okay, so what happened here?
Okay, so I'm hosting the Grey Cup event out in BC a few years ago. That's Joe Cap on the left and Angela Musca, who've had a 45-year hate on since Angelo threw a late hit. There he is.
It's brutal, though.
Going Jack Sparrow on Joe Cap's head with his cane.
Oof, I should have given it a disclaimer there, because it's kind of disturbing, actually.
It is disturbing, an octogenarian punch-up. And Joe Cap, apparently, he still held a grudge. There's a member from JTF, too, from the front row, trying to fix things up.
Wow.
But I was stuck in the middle. I look like a circus act between those two guys. I mean, Angelo Musco's head is the size of a Macy's Day float.
Wow.
And it was incredible, but you know, just a witness to history, I guess. Anyway,
history's kind of your thing, so this works well. Are you a football fan?
Yeah, I am, actually. You know, I played in high school growing up back east. I had a very, very clean jersey. Sat the bench a lot, but yeah, and I wish the Stamps best, and you know, the Ticats are underdogs, so we'll see what happens.
You have another New Year's Eve special, by the way.
I do, yeah.
And
this is my 7th one.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
But you said now you're, well, for you, by your standards, you're slowing down just ever so slightly.
Well, just a little bit. I mean, I took, you know, when the series was canceled, I finally had some time this summer, because it was 24/7 for 6 years.
Yeah.
And that's why you got to tip your hat to anybody who's had longevity on television.
Absolutely.
It's a nonstop gig. And, you know, we wrote 20 pages of monologue each week for 6 years in a row. And even though only 12 pages made it to TV. But it was nice, you know. I took my daughter on a trip down through California. And but this New Year's show, oh, look at this. You're showing the clip.
There you are.
There's some clips.
There you are.
How about that? Yeah, we had a lot of cool sketches. Yeah. The production quality was a lot of fun, and we, you know, the great thing about doing a comedy series is every day I walked into work, I knew I'd be laughing.
Well, and you make people laugh all around you. That's what you do.
Well, people who I worked with made me laugh too, right?
Yeah.
And but you know, in an age of constant connection, we're never not connected. So it's nice to sit back and watch the river run a little bit. I did some camping in Montana this summer, and I got a flat actually outside of Miles City, Montana. And, you know, driving my midlife crisis BMW, that's what I get for becoming the kind of person I used to make fun of. And I was stuck in Miles City, and good people there, but city is a dubious claim. I drove into town on Memorial Day weekend, and I think there were more people moving in the graveyard than Main Street. But it was nice to connect, because people are so obsessed with the small picture in their hand that they're missing the big picture all around them these days, I think, you know.
Absolutely.
And, I mean, look at iPhones. I mean, they've become a permanent appendage, haven't they? If there's ever another Pompeii, every calcified corpse they find is going to be in this position. It's nonstop. And you must be addicted to Netflix.
I'm guilty as charged with all of the above. It's not the best, but.
And you don't just sit and watch a program anymore, do you? Like you gorge. Like you'll watch 7 episodes, and you know, by the time you get up from your chair, you haven't had a bath since Tuesday.
Wait, speak for yourself.
All
okay,
right.
well, go
Sorry.
see some good old-fashioned live comedy tomorrow night. Ron James at the Great Eagle Resort and Casino, 8 o'clock start time. More information, 8 o'clock start time. More information, breakfasttelevision.ca. I love that I get to see you fairly regularly.
You guys are great here.
Thank you.
Honestly,
Thank you.
It's worth the getting up at 6 a.m.
We appreciate it, Ron
Thank you so
James,
much, Tara.
everybody.